Okay, trying to get a live stream. 3 hours left of war, it seems. I'm just jumping on now. I've been working all day. Okay, let's see if this is gonna stay live for me. Come on, swipe away. Okay, hopefully I'm live. Hopefully it's going to stay live. Kind of just waiting and seeing. Going to log onto my computer to see if this is actually gonna stay. Let's see, I think we're good. I think we're live. I really hope we're live. Let me see. Okay, it looks like we are live, so awesome. So I've been at work like all day today. I just got home. Let me see. Awesome. Hello, Amber. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome everyone to the live stream. Let's see, just gonna share the link in a few spots. And as you see, we're kind of just waiting for war. I've been at work all day, but now I'm home to hopefully war some before everything ends. So we just match the faction Ethos. Just gonna let my faction know as well that I am live streaming. Okay, so minute left until it's time to roll. Habanero will be the first one I'll be attacking. Let's see. How's war been going for everyone? Hopefully it's been going well. It's definitely been an interesting one with no towers and stuff. Let's see, I'm just gonna drop this in a couple spots still so people know that I am live. Yes, let's kick the butt, Tom. Thank you, the savior. That's fine. I'm ready to roll. Ready to relax by warring. Man, sometimes I hate the timer, sometimes I love the timer, because last time the scouting time was just too short. It was like a minute. That's my mom. Okay. Kind of boring. Okay, well, yeah, boring is kind of boring, especially on a weekend. Hello, Raymond. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna use this team. Yeah, I want to use this here. Active skill, gonna focus on the next turn. Going to normalize the bide character. Impair, so I'm going to attack the impair tune. Got a few tunes still up. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that Frost down below wasn't ready to rush, because that would have caused me problems. Priya's dangerous to attack with, but I'm still going to do it. Frost should be shielding this turn. The AP drain, that is not great. Gotta give it a second, to be honest, because right now I don't want to trigger Frost because he'll revive someone, and he was almost triggered anyway. Going to use the active skill now. Basic attack. Sometimes you have to be patient, and sometimes I hate patience, because you know you want to go fast, you have to go fast, and sometimes it's just hard to know if you have enough firepower for yourself. There we go. So I did get through the team, took a bit longer than what I would like, but can't always choose with that. I just tried to impair Jackie, didn't work. Jackie's probably gonna rush, so now I have to be patient. So what I just did, I stopped Rick from being able to use his specialist skill, so he can't command. So that's really important right now. Going to try and control Tanya. Didn't get the control off, so that means I'm forced to rush. Not ideal, and I should have used Alice first, so that was a missed opportunity right there, guys. Yeah, and it's just my attack is still neutered a bit, so that's why I didn't want to rush there. Trader rushed, he nukes my attack as well, so that's where I flee. It's not a good matchup there for me when things go poorly right from the get-go. And again, knowing when you need to flee is very, very important. Let's see. Active skills. I can't tell who's up still. Okay, it's just Frost. And we got through Frost now. Next one up, Mad Dog. We're going to use this team. This team is going to have a replacement soon. I'm going to have Kenny, and Kenny's going to take the place of Alice. S-class version of Alice, basically. Provides a lot more support, it's a lot more powerful. It will definitely be a huge upgrade for me. It's just Princess that's up, so I'm going to command rush my Princess to try to take out that Princess. Wasn't able to, but my Priya should be able to with the attack up when impaired. And that's what I was able to do. Moving on, Team Oscar, Mercer lead. I will take my Mercer team against it. Going to attack the commanders, just to give them AP, because they might command each other instead. Let's see, we're going to rush here. Going to rush there. Going to control with taunt. We're going to Mercer rush. We're going to see where we're at. And a basic attack with Priya to top it off. Now we're going to move over back here. We're going to go with this one instead. I'm okay with Rick rushing, because if Rick rushes, it means he's not commanding anyone, which is pretty safe. He is giving a buff, a defensive buff and an offensive buff, but compared to him commanding, say, a Rav, it's the lesser of two evils. In many cases, you actually want the command tune to rush, because if a command tune rushes, it means they're not commanding and creating that RNG. That causes a lot of problems for a lot of people, myself included. Okay. Kate, active skill, rush, and then just auto the end, because my Priya and Princess should be able to clean up. There we go. Angel leads, so my Angel attack team got a stun off, which is nice. Attack up and focus, basic attack, then defense down, active skill, basic attack, and then I'm just going to auto the end, because there's a defensive debuff on the enemy and an offensive buff for me, and I'm focused, and they tried to taunt me, so I can ignore the effects of the taunt. Going back here to this team. This team is tricky. I will give them that. I'm going to try my Kate team. So there is always RNG with a team like this, which is unfortunate, of course, but it's part of the game. Kate is stunned. That's not good for me. I do have a big attack boost, though. So we're going to try to take out this line. Cool. And then we're kind of all in. We are all in. There we go. So we got through the whole team that time. Princess is definitely one of the best characters in the game. That attack up is so good on her weapon in combination with Berserker. Hello, Gold Damien. Hey, Web. And we're just kind of waiting now. We have like 50 seconds left here. Currently just in first for my squad, for my faction. Not by much. "30 seconds left, and then I can go at it again." Sorry guys, multitasking, also just checking out my messages and stuff, seeing what I've missed. And they're destroyed anyways. So I'm just going to be waiting here because this is a pretty tough defensive team. What's the team name? OG. So I was the last one to attack OG. I had a defend there. Had another defend. Again, my defense isn't that good, so it kind of surprises me. I'm just going to guess it takes a bit of time, so people don't like to wait on it. Sorry guys, just answering messages. Nope, here we go. Basic attack here. Oh, I can't get the taunt, won't work there. I don't want him to rush, so I have to use it here. But Jackie's still gonna rush. So now this is a bit tricky, but what I do have on my side is that Kate's healing will be enough to like recover from all the infection that's going on basically. Now I am forced to rush here just because I need to control. Now the downside is that Trader is going to go off. Yeah, and I don't have any options for that, so he's gonna have to rush, which is unfortunate. I got a healing rush, so that helps. I will be able to focus my team, but the tough part is I need Rick to rush. I need Rick to rush. Even with traders rushing, that's not the worst thing. It does cut my attack a bit. Okay, let me see. I have to get rid of that. I'm gonna try to rush here. Need to try to rush there just to stop her rush. It's a lot of rushing to stop other rushes. Yeah, I gotta flee that. There's no way I'm getting through it right now. Just bad RNG, a bad combination of things. It's a good team. And they dropped their defense now, so. Oh. Guy from Athos, I don't know your name, but congratulations. Thanks for beating my defense. Let's see how it looks in the logs. Yeah, beat Link, I'm done. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. Shout out to you, my dude. Is Krista better than Angel? Krista's just different than Angel. Angel's a mainly defensive toon. Her exhaust is great. What I like about Krista is that she's very easy to use. I like her combination of skills as well. It really depends on what you need. Like, I'm going to go for Krista because I already have Angel. What I like about Angel is that she dazes on her lead skill, and then her active skill is exhaust, which really helps against some of the fast rushing teams that use unnatural AP gain. Oh, and match is over, so I dropped there. I couldn't beat the last guy. You have a very good defensive team. Very, very good defensive team, I think. Yeah, so that's Franklin. I'm waiting for a level up event to start so that I can pop that. I don't, let me think. 11 and 8 hours after that is 7, so I have to wait like 2 hours until I can try to get some more masks and stuff. JP special and tough health. Oh, I actually gotta look at my one team. Someone's asking me about this attack team, like what weapons and stuff I'm using. Kate, HP, defense, impen. Kate, HP, defense, impen, TP4. Maggie, command, 43% defense, huge AP, 8%, and fast healing. Doc, 50% HP, 30% defense. Special, TP4. So yeah, just answering some questions. I am going to be hard pressed to get into Diamond 2 now. It's just I haven't been able to war like almost at all today. I've been busy working. So that sucks. It's unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, Emin. Time to kill everyone, right? Has anyone beat walkers since walk? Yes, I believe so. Danish. Say hi to YouTube. Wow, spelling YouTube is hard. There we go. Picking up some crates and stuff. Let's see. So what's been up with me? Every week, every day, I buy this mystery mod box because I'm always hoping for a platinum mod, and I actually got a really good platinum mod that I'm going to show you guys. It's on Maggie right now. So this Confuse Resist, I got that from a cheap box, and 70% is huge. I'm very, very happy with that. The maximum is 85%, but 70% is just, it's great. It really helps out my anti-Jackie team a lot. Yes, Angel is a good counter to Dr. Stevens because of her Daze. So Daze prevents toons from being able to use their active skill. And then the Exhaust is great. So Exhaust works where for every 10% of AP gained unnaturally, they will take whatever the exhaust damage is multiplied by how many 10% there are as maim damage. So for example, Dr. Stevens and Angel, I think Angel is 500 exhaust. So Dr. Stevens' active skill, it's 100% AP. So that's 10 times 10%, so that's 10 of them. So 10 times 500 equals 5,000 maim damage being taken. So one of my faction mates just messaged me and was like, I'm sure we're about to play against walkers. And you know what? I wouldn't, like, I wouldn't bet against it. We're right now in 4th. It was pretty close earlier between 2nd and 3rd, but Biohazard has made some headway. What is that? 420,000 points. And then we're back here in 4th. I know it's been a busy weekend for a lot of us, like me included. I'm kind of disappointed in how many points I have. I only have 193,000. So, could be better, could be worse. Yes, hi Lulu. Sorry, that's my dog. I can hear her at my door. She's just chilling. Okay, so we got a faction called Megamouth. Let's take a look. We're gonna take a look at, so a Pete lead. I kind of like using this team a lot. I've been really enjoying my Kate again. Just her attack up, her focus. She just kind of is a full package toon. And yeah, so look at that. Was able to get through the whole team on that defensive end. And just, I love how she counters infection perfectly. Mercer lead asks for a Mercer counter. RNG sometimes is good, sometimes it's bad. You know, it's RNG. You do the best you can with what you get. I know that Mercer and Priya are going to get their AP impair, so I'm going to try and impair my Priya. And it did impair, so that means I get an attack boost. And we're going to finish up there. Active skill, hopefully, nope, we didn't get the taunt. So Mercer's going to rush, which is going to hurt. We're not going to gain any AP, so I'm not going to give him any AP. Defending. I'm going to have to exit this soon if I can't get through it in the next turn or so. And there we go. So Mercer was able to get through it. So that's how it works. RNG sometimes. Just waiting. Yeah, so guys, I don't know how long I'll be live streaming for. I do have some things that I need to do, including making some videos for you guys that, you know, I'm pretty excited to make. I can't tell you what they're about yet, but I think you guys are going to enjoy them, and that is definitely very important to me. Perfect. So I was able to taunt Trader there so I can attack Wangfa. Minerva just recovered from something. Let's see. Come on, let's get through Trader. Oh, what weapon do you have? So you're gonna keep gaining AP or HP because of your AP. I actually should have rushed Priya instead, attacked and then command rushed her, but it still worked out for me. Just took a few seconds longer, which isn't ideal, of course. You want to be fast when you war. You have to be fast. And we're going to try for a repeat here. Attack up, focus, rush. Now there is an 80% defense buff, so that's obviously pretty high. But we can command rush Princess, and Princess can finish it off. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry, I get kind of confused sometimes with how close everything is. It just, I don't know. Absolute defense can definitely be irritating sometimes. Active skill here. We're gonna rush here because of that attack up when impaired mod. Pete's still up. No, I gotta hope that I have enough. Yep, so I had enough to kill him. I just commanded Priya to attack again. Active skill, attack, basic attacks. I don't want Kapoor to rush because then there's a big defensive buff. Going to chance hitting Mercer instead just so that I don't trigger Pete. Active skill here. Oh, a double attack, that's interesting, but going to attack it anyway. So a couple tunes still up. Going to see if a basic attack will be enough. It's not, but I still was able to kill Mercer. So there we go. Rush to finish it. Man, I'm really getting low on cans. I'm getting a little worried again. Like I had over almost 150 cans about a month and a half ago, and now I'm down to 60. So, you know, the drop rates just aren't great, especially when there are no towers. So the only cans you're getting are either from winning and becoming, like, being the MVP, or just lucky drops. And, well, we know how luck works, right? The joke there is that it doesn't. Oh my gosh, and I just, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I misclicked. And by misclicking, because of where I like put my tunes and stuff, I hit the wrong thing. And I'm definitely going to suffer from that. So that's really irritating to me. I made a bad mistake. It's not even a small mistake. It's just a flat out bad mistake. Yeah, I'm fleeing that. Ugh, I clicked the wrong tune. And that's how fast things can be over. You gotta be very careful. Very, very careful. Click the right things at the right time. Angel leads, so my angel counter. We're gonna just do attack up, attack with Priya. We used Princess's Normalized just so that Kapoor could straight out die, just in case he had a stun weapon. Gonna come back to this team. We're still okay. Let's see, we're gonna use an active skill there. Ooh, we get an attack up. That's always fun, to be honest. We're gonna rush. Oh, I didn't think we would be that powerful, but I guess the 65% attack up. And I'm not exactly sure how my 2 tunes up top just died, but they did. 43 seconds. We're doing alright. They have 1 person on at the moment. Just waiting. And hello to the 32 people that are watching. I know I've been a little MIA. Like this war, I've been MIA as well. Just, I mentioned before, I've been working a lot. I have like 3.5 part-time jobs at the moment. Just, you gotta pay the bills somehow. So trying to keep up with everything is difficult. Trying to keep up with content and stuff. It's a lot, but everyone's doing a lot these days, and you do the best you can with what you have. So I'm just going to keep on trying to bring you guys good content. Basic attack here so that it charges Princess so that then she can rush. There we go. Oh, and I was able to steal that MVP. Now we're going again. Almost at 200,000 at least. So, working my way up there. Say hi to the internet event chat. Okay, so we're slowly moving up. Slowly but surely. Guys, feel free to ask me questions and stuff or make comments. When I do these live streams, I like being able to answer combat questions and stuff like that for you. Sometimes it's difficult to make videos about different characters just because there's so much context for them. There's so much information. It's easier if I can show you what's going on in real time. Now it's kind of just waiting again. Waiting, always waiting. Let's see, so what has been up with me? My George has been hanging, been doing really well. Willie has been decent actually. I got Franklin. I have a 6-star Mateo and I accidentally gave him a ring, so there's a bunch of characters here that have some weird rings on them, and some of it was like a mission stuff and then some of it was just an accident, to be honest. Have a bunch of S-class 5-star ascendables that are just sitting there because of how many trainers and how much resources they actually require. It's forcing me to be very picky. Very, very picky, and it gets a bit irritating because it's like I'm always running out of the things I need. So yeah, I just have a bunch of stuff. I got my first 5-star ascendable Green Rick. So I got a Trader, my first one, just a little 5-star, and I got a Zachary from Prestige Recruits, so, only a year late, a year and some months late. He used to be the GOAT. This used to be just the GOAT. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. What would you add on a weapon for Angel? Well, there's really a couple ways you could go with Angel. You could have let me find it. You could have something like this. So attack down when being attacked, a better chance to cause minus 45% attack for 3 turns to the enemy. Heal 10% at the start of each turn for each debuff on this character. This is a tanky weapon. I don't like using Impair as much on defense because of attack up when impaired and how it's being used and abused. Like, I'm using it as well. Another weapon. Let me see if I can find it. Just something like this. It's not perfect, but 30% defense, 24% HP, elusive Impair. You can make it a 5-star weapon. It's all about what you're comfortable with, really. Is my team mostly free to play? If you mean like my roster, my tunes, yes. I have spent a total of $15 on this game, and 10 of those dollars, let me see. Yeah, $15 in the game. I bought a $5 offer a while back, mainly for the receipt to prove that this account is mine, in case I ever had issues. And then my, now ex-girlfriend bought me a Payback Negan for $10 as a graduation gift. So, $15 invested in. My defense team, yeah, it's nothing special, really. I run these 3, you can see them. So this one, that one, and the top one. They're nothing really that special. The reason why I have an Eric as a lead for some of them is because of the 40% HP and 40% defense buff. I have Sheila in there just because her active skill can recover from heal reduction. She can hold a stun weapon. Her rush revives and she can heal. She's a lacerator. Yeah, that's mainly why. Georgia, really solid defensive tune. Difficult to beat through. Willie just heals a lot. Frost, he's a human shield. When he rushes, he can revive tunes, heal over time. There's a lot of good things going on with Frost, really. Let me see, who else do I have here? Angel I sometimes use because of her exhaust ability. It's really useful to exhaust the enemy out. Because it prevents it doesn't prevent a natural AP gain, but it punishes people who use it. Difficult. Yeah, 5-star Minervas are pretty effective, to be honest. Like, I've talked about them before, too. They're probably more effective than the S-class versions. Main took 4 of mine out, and in two turns, then timed out on Georgia. Yeah, I have Georgia modded a very specific way. Like, I wanted to make her as tanky as possible. And I kind of had that also done with her weapon. Like, her weapon is designed in a very specific way to promote a lot of healing. And then she has vitality, of course. She has a heal reduction resist mod as well. But for each debuff that she gets, she actually recovers more HP. And absolutely everything in this game is a debuff. So, okay, so that trader must be a 6-star because that hit him a lot harder than it should have. I guess both of them were 6 stars because there's no way that my basic attacks like that or my Mercer Rush would get through an S-class that way. So I would not recommend using 6-star traders on defense. I just don't find them powerful enough. They can't hold their own the way that you need them to. So in this case, I controlled Princess because Princess is a bigger threat than Pete when everyone is already alive, I guess. I guess that's the word to put it. The way to put it, sorry. So basically that just, it just put up guardian shields, really. There's no defensive buff and stuff, so it's kind of a safe method. I'm going to rush my Priya to finish it off. But having a good understanding of what different characters do is extremely important. It helps you figure out when and where you can cut off turns and kind of make shortcuts. It's not always easy to find these shortcuts, but when you find them, you can have a very fast team. Like that team that I just ran, I saw an offensive lead, so I decided to use my turn 1 attack team, which works quite often, actually. So I picked a safe target to attack. I got 3 turns because of the infection. Active skill, going to try to get rid of that. Okay, good, that worked well. Basic attack, but I have an attack up and a defense down, so you can see how effective that is. Just that combination, you can hit that sweet spot. Mercer lead, Mercer on Mercer. So I had a little bit of better RNG, so I'm going to use a basic attack command because that way Priya gets her rush, and it might actually let me shave off some turns here. Maybe. You never really know until you go. So I'm very close, just basic attack to finish it, and there we go. Hello Marvin. Welcome everyone again to my live stream. I'm going to use this one because I don't know what's behind here. This is fine. Active skill, command rush, and basic attacks, and also Princess's rush was there just in case I needed to finish someone off. This will be my turn 1 team. Dr. Stevens is considered safe here. Going to control, going up high because it's a 6-star tune. Going to rush the bottom, and I got through the whole team in 1 turn. So you have to definitely have a good understanding of your team and your tunes. You also have to know kind of what you can expect to see on defensive teams behind certain leaders. And when you're able to make those, anticipate that, you are going to become a better attacker because you're going to know what type of team you need to take into the match. And I would definitely say that's one of the hardest things in this game, making that identification, because there's just so much going on in this game, and it's very, very difficult to know everything. You can't know absolutely everything. You can try, but not everything works out the exact way you think or hope it will. Okay, there we go. So got through that team. Did lose Glenn, but it could have been a lot worse. Let's see. And nope, no one else is up here. He rebuilt. I do like that there's fast rebuilds in this war, because there's no towers and stuff. So it is encouraging us to use cans, but it also means we're not sitting around and waiting, which I kind of like. If we were sitting around and waiting, I think I would get pretty frustrated. And just some basic attacks to finish that off. Good. So we're doing pretty good. Ooh, Schmerdok and Big Debo are right behind me. So these two guys have been playing with me since Twilight Princess. So that's been a while for those of you who, have been here before. Oh, hey Tex. Tex is a Spanish friend of mine. Greybush, that's Pun. We played together in Pink Unicorns for a bit, and then we moved on to Freak Show together. So our little group has been moving on together, and it's been pretty fun. Schmerdok sniped me, but I did get a raid can, so that's still pretty good. I know someone on Discord has been mentioning that there should be more cans for more positions and stuff, and I agree. It's just the top 3, but there's 8 people in war. It'd be nice to see it go to 4 or even the whole way down. The first 2 get war cans or something, and then the next 2 it's raid cans, and so on, just something. Where did I say hi? I have no idea. Oh, somewhere here. Neo. Funny Neo. And funny Tex. GG. Gonna just take those in. I have a bad habit of just, using stuff as soon as I get it, and it's immediate need, really. shoot. Schmeardock, you're all good. You're all good. I got kind of what I wanted. I definitely need some raid cans too, so we're in the same boat. In the same boat. Let's see, how many more? 207. I'm gonna sell some grenades for that. Good enough. Close enough. Cool. 4 arenas right now. Sitting in 4th. There's not much I can do about that. Just hoping to, you know, get a couple items. Get a few rings. I do like that they upgraded this a bit so that there's more recent characters and that it's tiered off. I like that they're tiering things off. I think it's definitely helping a lot of people out, but I think that this should offer like all the characters, because when you think about it, right? If I'm getting new character cards constantly, but only a small amount, and then they're gone again, it means I'm never going to be able to collect them. So it definitely gets frustrating that way. And it takes a lot of time. You know, like I'm getting tunes 3 or 4 months after they're released in most cases. What else is going on here? What? Natural born killers. Hey there, insane one. Huh, yeah. Hi, insane one. Hello, everyone, actually. And thank you, everyone who's been tuning in and stuff. Again, sorry I've been so MIA in some ways. Just 3.5 part-time jobs. 3.5. And I say a half because I do some freelance writing as well on the side. You know, just making a couple bucks. I'm pretty sure you guys can all understand that. What else am I doing? So I have my part-time with Scopely as well. I have a part-time fast food job, actually. And I have one other part-time job. So that's what's going on with me. Working lots. Work is work. You know, I enjoy staying busy and stuff. I like multitasking what I can. I really enjoy, like, just staying busy and doing things. It keeps me motivated. Undead monkeys, so our own region. We might be trying to help them out with getting some milestones and stuff. Just, it's coming down the line, you know. What is there, like a couple hours left of war? 2.5? So... what do I have? I'll put that up, actually. Yep, and I'll just leave that up, you know, like, oh wait, I think I just set that for friendly. Little slow sometimes, guys. Just a little. You always want to try and keep peace with your region when you can. That way there's nothing, no big problems going on outside of it. You don't want to get into I don't want to say the word, but I guess an angry contest type of thing, you know, with other people. You don't want to have to push more than you have to in some cases. This game can definitely be difficult. Well then, someone just put up their phone number, potentially. Or they put up someone they don't like's phone number. Or just a random one. But anyway... War is about to start. Time to get underway. Hey Pedro, welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, time to hit up Demon. Mercer on Mercer, basic attacks, active skill, I want to control there. Can I stun you? Yes, you do. You can be stunned. Active skill, resisted, and now Trader is going to come back, so this is about to go very sideways. Very, very sideways, actually, because Princess is going to rush. Yep, we're out. I think one of my biggest problems with my Rampage weapon is that, well, it's Rampage, you know, unless I have Elusive, it can go south very, very fast and get very sticky and very hairy. So, it's frustrating. But that's part of the game, you know? It's part of the game. And I do my best to not let my frustrations get the best of me because, you know, there's a lot more going on. If you stay frustrated for the next match, well, it could be having a negative impact on the rest of your play. So you just gotta keep on rolling, keep on going. Mercer's gonna rush. This is good. Going to rush. So you see I chose to rush Dr. Stevens instead of Pete. It's just because he is a stun weapon. By rushing the line, I have a chance of actually like confusing him and impairing him without actually stunning myself. So it's just an alternative way of applying damage, but also playing it safe. So you'll see me do that in a lot of matches actually, where I will intentionally not rush a specific tune. I will rush around the tune, but I won't rush them directly. And it just lets me exhibit a little bit more control. And control is definitely really important in this game. There's a big mixture of power and control. You need one and you need the other. There we go. Almost through. ¿Cómo está? Bien hecho. That's about all the Spanish I know. I don't know much. I do not know much Spanish. It's something that I want to work on, something I want to learn. But it'll be some time, if ever, that I become fluent. Or maybe I'll only ever speak Spanglish. And we're just gonna auto this. Let's see. Yep, and we got through it. I'm gonna have to get out Google Translate in a second. Just calling to my dog. Apparently they're gonna go for a car ride. You know what, we'll actually try turn one team here too. Basic attacks to finish it, and we got through. Hola, Angelico. I'm almost dead myself, but I dropped defense just to help them out. They might be getting close to milestones and stuff. Dreddy did as well. Schmeardock did too. Ali. You know, you want to keep the peace as much with your region. Help them out when you can. It's just a small way. Well, almost dropped my phone. Sorry, guys. Just a small way to, you know, be nice. There we go. Got through. You know, when it says, so at the beginning there it just showed small scale assault. I wonder what a large scale assault would look like. Like that'd be something interesting for the game. At least I think. Be something different. And because I'm impatient, we're just going to open up a bunch of this stuff. Hi Jason. Hello everyone. Thank you again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. And I hope you guys haven't been enjoying the videos as of late and stuff. I've been working hard to try and bring you guys some good content as always. Okay, we're slowly moving up this as well. It'd be nice to get into that promotion zone, but I also know it'll be difficult. So we're kind of just hanging out, hoping. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, all that, feel free to let me know. Like, you can just comment on the live stream itself, and I can see if I can answer your questions, or we can start a discussion. You know, there's always something to say. Let's see, how am I doing in the league store? I want to pick up some of these. I'm running out of this type of gear all the time. I have to keep picking it up. And it's such silly gear. It used to be like all of this gear here. And now it's also the hand-crank radios and stuff. It used to be the legendary gear. I don't even need varnishes right now. I need engine greases. If we take a look, where's my varnish and engine grease? Engine grease, I have 1. Varnishes, I have 14, and those are the more expensive ones. Ugh, it's frustrating. Just a little frustrating. Yep, a little tired today. Just a little tired. When war's over tonight, I'm definitely going to have to finish up some of my other stuff. I'm going to do some testing. I am going to... Oh, what else am I going to do? I'm going to do some writing and stuff, some freelance. But until then, I would like to war some more. I just need a matchup. Any matchup, please. Watch me say any matchup and us get walkers. So we got the Knights from Colombia. So I'm over there. Let's take a look. Bet you there's going to be a traitor behind this team. Oh, no traitor. I was mistaken. I'm gonna use that. Attack. I'm gonna guess that Wangfa has an impair weapon. He does. But it's still good to check. Going to rush there. I probably should have attacked with Priya, actually, because she has the attack up. Ooh, got a raid can drop, so that's great. We're actually going to see if we can get another raid can drop. I sometimes do that when I have extra raid energy and I'm scouting. So no raid can drop. We will try to hit this top team. Stun. Oh, heal. That's interesting. So they swapped off their normal weapon for a healing weapon. And we're going to do this. We're going to basic attack. Taunt resist and stuff. We're going to use a basic attack and see where it gets us. I could have used a basic attack actually with Princess. I wasted that. I wasted it. Come on, let me get through. I'm gonna run out of time in a second if I'm not careful. And by time I mean like the war is gonna have started. I actually think the war probably has started, but I'm also stubborn. Very stubborn sometimes. Oh, war hasn't started. I got lucky. Very lucky. And I already know where I need to attack to maximize my damage. Going to look. I think it's just Pete, so we're gonna command rush. Oh, and Princess is still up. Didn't see that, but we're gonna use a commanded basic attack. Sometimes you just take those risks because risk and reward. Very interesting still that Princess is done up this way. Cool, so that actually helps. Rush there. I'm actually gonna rush here. You're gonna be super tanky actually. Yeah, this is the downside when Frost gets really tanky. And he's gonna rush and revive someone. Princess coming back is probably the worst tune to come back, but it's also someone I can build some AP off of. Multi-turn healing. Ugh. I'm spending a lot of time on this. I really shouldn't be, but I'm just a little agitated, so I'm actually going to basic attack so that I can get my rushes lined up. And there we go. So that Frost is very well done, very tanky. It's very annoying, which is what's supposed to happen. That must have been a 5-star trader, or not a 5-star, but a 6-star, not an S-class basically. Okay, so that match went faster, and fast is good. I definitely spent way too much time on that one team, so I'm suffering from that. This is a very offensive team that's on defense. They designed it to potentially kill. So I probably could have used a turn 1 attack team against that team just because of all the offensive characters. Let's see. If I can control the commander, then I'm all good. Let's see. Have to do this because I need to exhibit some control. Needed to rush to kill a Rav. I'm gonna be okay for a couple turns because she cannot command. Now I'm gonna lose some AP or whatever when Aaron rushes. Gonna command rush this line because I should be able to take it out because Princess hits extremely hard. I'm gonna auto and just see what happens because I know it's going to take some time to actually get through this defensive team. Yeah, see, even Princess Rush wasn't exactly enough there. Ugh, this is annoying. And it has elusive. So elusive is a very annoying ability. One of the most annoying abilities in the game. And it must be fast healing. Yeah. So I know what I need to do. If this isn't enough, then I'm gonna have to flee because it's just okay. It was just getting tedious. It was tedious the whole time, and I got a war can drop and stuff, but still, I was hitting slow. And I also missed Q. Okay. So I'm going to not look at that for a second because that is irritating to me. Instead, I'm going to go and hit the road maps up. So I took way too much time on a couple of those teams. I should have just left them and got my points elsewhere. So that's my own fault, really. So yeah, sorry guys, not much exciting going on now just because I didn't get into war. Miss Q. And that's one of the hardest parts, I think, in this game, when you end up just missing Q, and sometimes you miss it again and again and again. And a lot of that's just solely based on your internet connection. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. If you have a lot of people, like, in overlapping time, it becomes difficult, especially when you're trying to get your milestones and stuff. And right now I'm just trying to showcase to all of you guys, like, some of my teams, how I've been attacking, just so that you guys can see and you guys can get an idea of what I'm using on attack and on defense, what has been effective for me and what has been ineffective. Just maybe get those ideas churning in your heads. Yeah, so guys, again, feel free to ask me questions and stuff. I'm here for now. And streaming is kind of fun, but it's also a lot of talking and stuff. Oh, if anyone was wondering, the next S-Class team that I am actively going for is Alpha. I just think she's such a good character. I really like her kit. I think she's going to be very relevant in the game for a long time. Just a disarming tune with a debuff and does a high amount of damage. What's there not to like? The thing is, I do need to craft some weapons badly, though. Like, I would like to have maybe a healing stun weapon on her with Team Player or Ransack. Stronger attacks is decent. There's a lot of good options, really. Lots of good options. At this time, guys, I just want to say again, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. It really means a lot. You know, I started this YouTube channel right after I got severely concussed. Like a terrible concussion that actually had me drop out of school for a bit. That was actually really hard to do. But I was really bored at home and I couldn't really go outside or focus on much. So it was actually very difficult to start my channel, but at the same time I kind of needed it. It was healthy for me to do, and I hope it was helpful for all of you as well. I'm still, I would say, a noob with my channel and stuff, with my content, but I'm hoping that I can improve for you guys for the future and stuff. Like, everything I do is pretty basic, I find, but I really like deep diving into content and information and stuff. I like being able to, well, show you guys a few interesting things about the game, show you guys the strategy, because we all know that there is a ton of strategy involved in this game, and it can be very difficult to understand. There's just so much always going on, and to keep up with everything is tough. What do I think about this defense? Aaron Leader, Trader Imani, Tanya Frost. I've seen that defense before, actually. I like it. I like it better when Aaron and Tanya have fast healing on them. I would have liked it more if there was a way to focus the team. I would almost say that instead of Imani, Shane. Just because Shane's bodyguarding ability is really unique. He has an active skill that can focus. So that focus, I think, is really important for a team. It means you can kind of, not forget, but you don't have to mod against Confuse and Taunt as religiously as some other defensive teams you need to. With that defensive team, Trader and Imani, of course, aren't getting a defensive buff, which is okay for Trader's sake. I can't recall Imani's stats at the moment, but she might need the buff. Might. Let me see. Basic attack. Getting through the Whisperer map and stuff. But still, that's a pretty good defensive team. Let's see. There's a bound weapon on Aaron. There's a bound weapon on Trader. Bound weapon, a really bad bound weapon on Imani, actually. And Tanya, I don't think she has a bound weapon. But then again, I could be mistaken. Where does Mr. Liu belong with Jackie? What do you mean, where does he belong with Jackie? Like, I think he's a very good character, especially behind a Jackie. I think if people aren't modding against Bleed, it's going to be very difficult for them sometimes because Mr. Liu applies 1500 bleed on his active skill and camouflages himself, so he can't be hit with secondary damage, which is honestly huge. And then he's also a payback toon. So it's just a very tricky situation because I think you're kind of forced to daze him now that I think about it, because you can't 200 arrows. You're forced to daze him because if he uses his active skill and is camouflaged, right, he can't be hit with secondary attacks. He's a payback toon, so you can't directly rush him, and with basic attacks, he only takes 50% of that amount of damage. So he's pretty good on either offense or defense, especially if you have like two of them. Face some teams with Jackie and Amani and Lou on defense. Really hard to deal with them without Green Michonne. Pretty much one of the team I struggled with. Yeah, I can see why. Like, there was a Mr. Lou defensive team that I struggled with yesterday. I haven't seen it again since then, but I still think I would struggle against it. I'm definitely going to have to build a team to directly counter Mr. Lou, which is a little annoying, to be honest. Oh, 13 wars needed. That's tough. Snaps! So, Snaps is the guy who I started Twilight Princess with. So he's like one of my first friends from this game and stuff. We started Twilight Princess together. It was great, actually. Hi, Wigger Gaming. Jackie, double traitor, Lou, Amani. Yeah, you don't need perfect weapons. Amani would still need like a focus stun weapon, for example, but that would be very difficult to combat. I bet you we're going to have a toon that comes out that has a weapon of 100% bleed resist. That's going to be my guess, because Mr. Lou, if someone has two of them, if someone has three of them is 4,500 bleed damage on like the first turn. So if let's say someone pulled two S-classes and then got a third S-class, right? That's 4,500 bleed. Let's say they have, oh my gosh, let's say they have a Jackie lead and you're confused on the first turn and you have 4,500 bleed on your attacking team. That's rough. It's really, really rough. And even as a 6-star, look at this as a 6-star. All enemies get 1,500 bleed damage for 3 turns. And they're camouflaged. So even with the 6 stars, 4,500 bleed damage on the first turn on your attacking team. Like, most teams aren't going to survive that unless you use a very passive team, or you use Traitor, for example, who can resist just everything. Okay. Yeah, lots of good teams. Come on, let's go war faster. I want to get in a war. You. Oh, it disconnected and didn't send. Sorry guys, you're right now seeing some of my conversation right now, but worked a lot, didn't war much. So yeah, those are some OG Twilight Princess players. So we've played together. We played together for about 2 years. So it's been a while. you know, always nice to see familiar faces and stuff. And well, you really connect with people on this game sometimes. The community is a big part of the game. I think we all know that. Pancakes. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired, but this war's almost done, and then we're gonna try and get into queue, and then we're gonna war, and it's gonna be great. It's going to be great. Yeah, I'm not sure what else you guys want to talk about. I'm kind of open to anything. I don't know what that says. Let's see if Google Translate knows. Oh. We need to detect language. Oh. So if anyone's wondering what the Russian in my chat says, it's Putin thief, LOL. So very, very interesting right there. Papa's saying he's lazy. I almost wish I was lazy. Okay, Jackie lead. Jackie teams are always pretty difficult. They got a nice Michonne, so they can counter Jackie's pretty easily. High prestige. Decent trophies. I don't even know what my trophies are at. Oh, I won't be pictured here. We'll take a look after. I just want to get into queue first. How long have I been playing RTS? I've been playing... Let me see. I've been playing almost 3 years now. Almost. I started playing late September, early October of 2017. And hello, my friend. I can't pronounce your name because I have no idea what those letters sound like. So I'm sorry. This guy's still up. It's gonna be a little bit. Do I recommend getting Franklin? I like Franklin to an extent. Like, I think he's an interesting character. I think he deals a high amount of damage. He is susceptible to reflect, of course. I'm reserves. Like, okay, whoever bumped me in, Mongoose, thank you. Or if it was EB or Gozo, I don't know who it was, but thank you for bumping me in. Thanks for the bump. Yeah, I almost kind of lost it right there. I was about to be pretty frustrated, but I think Franklin is kind of decent. Just when we take a look at... Hold on, I need to find him. Because I don't know if he's going to be there in the tower or not. But when we take a look, 5,900 attack points when maxed out is pretty dang good. Like when we take a look at... Let's see. Let me see. I gotta think about this. Maybe Alpha, because that's a multi-hit tune too. Or Henyon. Maxed out Henyon. 1,600 less attack. Priya. 500 less attack. Who else is known for it to be a damage dealer? Let's see Gentleman, actually. I haven't checked this. So 400 less than the Gentleman. But where is Arav? Arav is different because he rushes a line. But 1,400 or 1,300 less attack. So as you see, based on these attacking tunes that I've put up, he does hit really hard. S-Class Storm, 1,000 more attack than him. So he hits really hard, which helps with direct attacking teams, of course. So I think it's decent. Maxim Fadiv. Hello, Maxim Fadiv. Pedro, what do you think about vlogs and why have you done one? I really like, and it'd be very nice for us to know more about you. Explain to me what you think a vlog is. Like, I know people have different opinions on what a vlog is, and I just want to hear what you think it is, and I might be able to talk about that a bit more. About why I haven't done one. So, yeah. Probably I haven't done one because I don't know what it is, maybe? That could be it, but right now we're just waiting on war to start. There's just a couple hours left. We are secure in 4th position. So, more war tokens, trainers and stuff, some cards. Cards are going to be nice. 18 times 50 would be 900, for example. Or 18 times 40 is... Oh, let me see. 1632, 320 plus 400, 720. So 900 or 720 cards, for example. And also, guys, if you know what Pedro is talking about, like regarding a vlog, like let me know. Like let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear and stuff. Oh, Ethos again. Oh, dude who needs 13 wins. Oh, it's Misfits from Dade. From Dade. Gotcha. I recognize that. Yeah, let's see. We got something going on right here. Oh, and I see a lot of Russian in chat again. Let me see if I can figure it out. So, one of the guys just said, Alexander, I don't know. I don't understand anything what she says. So, let me see. I don't even know. I don't know what to do about that. I might write them in chat. That's funny. And I can't even write them back because I don't have a Russian keyboard. Well, maybe I can do that with Google Translate, actually. This might be okay. I might be able to figure something out. But, oh, and you guys just saw I made a mistake. I didn't mean to defend with Priya. That messes up my order, to be honest, so. Woe is me. Do as I say, guys, not what I do. If you do what I do, then you end up making some mistakes that end up being pretty costly. Couldn't even get through it. Yeah, we're fleeing. So, made an early mistake, and that mistake kind of cost me the match. So the goal is don't make mistakes. Part of my problem is I usually have my team set up a specific way in a specific order. So like my command tunes are always in like the 4th spot, for example. So when they're not, well, then I sometimes hit the wrong button because I expect them to be here and then they're not. Okay, come on. Okay, got through that team. Let's keep going. Mercer might rush, or a Rov. A Rov rushing isn't great. Active skill. We want to control Princess. I'm gonna rush my Priya, try to kill a Rov, see what other damage we can do. Basic attack here. Come on, let's... Couldn't get through it. Going to lose a tune. Let's see if we can get through it now. We should. Stunned. And I'm going to have a Princess Rush in a second. Okay, still lost a tune, so that's not ideal. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Some people here are still grinding as well. And that would be tough. When you're really close to making it. the wins is definitely hard, especially as a faction. Let's see. Might be okay there. Oh, I don't think we actually got through Trader. Oh, but I just got the luckiest impair. Because usually that never works. Everyone's infected right now, so that's not good. But basic attack up, got Priya back, so I got super lucky there. Like, that is never supposed to happen that way. So thank you, RNG. Let's see, Trader's always annoying. Can I stun you? 67% chance that I won't. Active skill so that he stops shielding, and so I can boost my Priya's attack. Come on. There we go, got through. Lost Glen, it's okay. Got a War Can to drop. Good stuff. We're gonna use this one. Doing okay. Lost Alice. That's not okay. We're gonna take out this line at the bottom, or try to at least. And we're gonna lose this match. Yeah, I don't see a way that we can win it. Jackie's about to rush and neuter my attack too. So good team right there. 40 seconds and then I can try hitting Team Diablo again. Hi Caesar, you're from Pooler? Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me as a crush, I guess. I'm a little tongue-tied at the moment. Oh, thank you for saying that, Alexander. I'm doing the best I can. S-Class Princess in a month or two? Possibly. Like, there's definitely avenues to pick her up. I would say the last league, right? Last season, you were able to pick up 2,500 princess cards, which definitely helps. Sorry guys, going to borrow some Russian and hopefully this translates well. Google Translate, don't let me down. So yeah, this war at the moment, not hitting extremely well. Made some mistakes, talked about them. I think one of the important parts of a game is to learn from your mistakes, and that goes with life as well. You know, just learning from your mistakes, getting better. And Pedro, how about a random day, your walks, other hobbies, and if I'm not mistaken, you play football? No, well, now it's more complicated to leave because of a pandemic, right? But, okay. So, I don't know, do you guys actually want, like, me to vlog, I guess? Like, I've never really thought about it much because I don't really find my life to be that interesting. Like, about me, I just graduated from college. Graduating into the pandemic isn't great. It's tough to find a job. That's why I have all these part-time jobs. So I graduated with a Bachelor of Technology degree, a biotechnology diploma, and a business management certificate. I played varsity basketball a couple years in college, as well as varsity soccer for the other 2 years. If I want, I can go and take some tests and stuff so that I can get my engineering license. Let's see, what about me? I like working, I like staying busy, I like working hard, and I love to teach. I really enjoy teaching other people, and it's always it's always a good feeling when someone else just understands what you're talking about. yeah, I guess for me, I don't know. I play sports, at least not during the pandemic I don't, but otherwise I do. I play this game. I now work for the company that owns this game, and that's been a really rewarding job. It's been a lot of fun. Um, I am getting a full-time job soon. I, and that'll definitely eat up a lot more of my time, but I think you guys understand how important it is to work as well. And well, having money is important in life. It's definitely not the key to happiness, but it can help. Um, let's see, what am I trying to do with my life and stuff? That's a great question. That's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? Trying to figure out what you want to do with your life and in your life. I will say that I've really enjoyed working in the gaming industry. It's not something I ever thought I'd ever do or have the ability to do. Like, I've always been pretty geeky. My username, like the name that you guys know me by, Link, it comes from Legends of Zelda because it's, I think, my favorite game. I think it's my favorite game. I have played a lot of Pokemon in my time. Yeah, I like video games, and I like figuring out strategies behind them. I usually feel out games, and it's just going off of instinct and stuff. But games like this, I can actually break things down with numbers and values, and that helps. And just understanding and having a memory and knowledge of other characters and tunes in the game also helps because you can kind of figure out what works and what doesn't. Great, so we just grabbed walkers. I don't know who this is. I don't know. But, yeah, the game just has me think a lot, you know? And I really enjoy that there is some thinking aspect to it. I think it's important. Like, it keeps you on your toes. It keeps you thinking. It keeps you working. Yeah. What else do I do in my spare time? I used to like to write a lot. And that's one of the reasons why I do some freelance writing. I think it's important to stay sharp with your writing skills. Communication is so important. So being able to articulate your thoughts and feelings and being able to share them with a large platform of people or even a small platform of people, it's important. Like, I know it's really important for me to be able to communicate to you guys well, and I do my best. Sometimes my message doesn't come across the right way. I definitely need to be clearer sometimes, but I'm definitely working on that as well. I think there's a lot of valuable lessons that you can pick up even from this game, and you can apply it to life itself. Like strategy, playing smarter, not harder. Because this game, you definitely could spend a bunch of money. You could definitely spend a lot of time. But how do you find that balance? And what are you able to spend? What are you able to spend time-wise as well? Like, money comes and goes, but time is infinite. It's forever. It's your most valuable thing in life. So don't squander it. I guess that's what I want to say. And this team is going to be rough, because if that Jackie rushes turn 1, or if a trader rushes turn 1, I'm in a very sunk position. Let's see, we're going to try to control that. I'm going to use a basic attack here, active skill. We're not going to rush yet, because we want to use this rush first. Going to rush that line, going to rush here next. And we didn't kill everyone, but at least we made some headway. Cool, so we got through this defensive team. If it had rushed first the turn 1, it would have been more difficult for me. We might be okay here. Going to try and control Jackie. Tanya might rush, yeah. So that's going to be a guardian shield as well as some healing. Going to active skill. So that's all right. Kind of forced to rush here. Not exactly ideal because I want to make sure that Jackie doesn't end up going off. Yeah, I have to rush here, to be honest, because I want to take Rick out of the equation. I should have attacked Jackie with my Alice. That was a missed opportunity right there. If I'd attacked Jackie with Alice, I could have impaired, potentially. Again, that's a big potentially. Just gonna basic attack. I have a 30% attack down, so don't want to waste what I have. Rush, rush. Let's see. He's gonna rush first turn, unless I can get him to rush, but that's unlikely, so I'm forced to attack here. Going to trigger him. Going to flee. No point wasting time. Mercer team, Mercer on Mercer. Had some good RNG, then some bad RNG. Mercer's gonna rush, that's gonna hurt. Yep, killed my Priya. This might not be much I can do, to be honest. Gonna lose Glenn. Yeah, gonna lose Glenn in a second. Let's see. Might get through it. Okay, so I got through it. Was a little lucky. Next up, the Beebs team. Jackie's gonna rush. That's unfortunate, but can't do anything about it. Going to have some attack down and stuff applied. I want to control up here. I want to active skill here. So the normalize is just to prevent him from commanding. I just lost my reviver, so this match is already done for me. There's not much I can do about it. Going to see if I can take out one character or something. Oh, minus 50% attack. 550 AP, sorry. Didn't notice that, so. Okay, and now flee. Because I can't get through that. You try your best, but you don't succeed. Yep, Coldplay all the way. Controlling Jackie, I don't want her to rush. Attack up. Gonna rush the line. Not gonna get through the line, that's okay. Going to attack here. Okay, so it's just the one trader that's up. And this is what we're gonna do. So I like using that combination of Dr. Stevens sometimes because then I get AP to more than just one character, and that's definitely important. No one's gonna rush right away, so that's helpful. Infection. Still don't want that going off. I have to use this here. Going to rush up top so then I can control Tanya just with the confuse and stuff. So everyone's kind of controlled at the moment. There's one more turn of control, so I'm going to utilize that, not going to override it with Dr. Stevens. That would be a mistake. Rush. Rush there. Rush, rush, active skills, basic attacks and stuff. Again, not going to use that. I don't want to overwrite the other ability because I did do a video on that to explain how and why that works. And when it happens that way, then it's very unfortunate. You end up kind of you end up almost, I don't want to use that word, but you put yourself in a worse position. So it's very difficult. You need to be very careful with how you use different characters. Okay, and yeah, we'll focus and attack up. That's fine. You have an overheal going on. 152%, but it's not gonna kill Georgia. That's okay. Yeah, we're gonna rush here. We have to at this point. Cool, got through that team. Sorry guys that I'm not really talking much. I'm just warring, and as you guys see, I got some tricky teams. Jackie rushed, which means I need to go into control mode for a turn or two. Going to control their active skill, basic attacks. Frick rushes, that's not a big deal. Again, that's ideal, if anything. So, okay, he's ready to rush. Princess is going to come back. Going to rush that line. Hopefully control Tanya a little bit. The downside is, if I don't kill Rick... Okay, him rushing isn't terrible. Oh, apparently it is. I didn't realize Tanya was still viable there. I thought she had something on her. Didn't realize that she could recover from whatever I had, so no big deal. It happens. Basic attack, basic attack. Try to control a little bit. Active skill, we're gonna rush the line, but rush up top because I think she might have impenetrable, but now she should be controlled slightly. Going to rush here. She's still impaired. Going to attack up. Oh, that was unfortunate. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Okay, so made it through that team. War's over. No big deal. And they started to search. Oh well. Okay, so at least I got in some good hits there. At least I think they were pretty good hits. Came in second, didn't come in first, but for my faction that is. But some good defensive teams. Use Google Translate to help you a little. I do too. Yeah, the wars in my faction are 8 and yours are 6 because I'm in a 1A region and you're probably in like 1B or a different region that only has 6v6. The most understandable English you've ever heard. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate that. So, to jump back to the whole vlog thing, I don't think I'm that interesting. So, for me to make a vlog, like, I feel like you have to be an interesting person for someone to actually have people listen to you about stuff like that. So, yeah. I think I'm a pretty basic person. You know, like, I work, I play sports, I play this game. What else do? I watch some movies and shows. Actually, regarding shows and stuff, I think some of my favorite shows are foreign. Like Money Heist, great show. I think it's done in Spanish. Oh my gosh, what else have I watched? The movie Parasite, the Korean film. I think it was very well done. Do I think it deserved Best Picture? Tough to say, but you know, right? It was a very good movie. Oh my gosh, what else have I watched? Kingdom on Netflix is also very, very good. I think it's in Chinese. How old am I? I'm 25. I am 25, and I feel a lot older sometimes. I think vlogging is mostly about people wanting to get to know the content creators they like. Many make second channels for from pure vlogging channels. Okay, I can understand that. So, would you guys be interested if I made like a separate channel and kind of just linked them? And I don't know, maybe like a weekly video just talking, I guess. You know, again, I don't know what you guys really want to know about me. I'm pretty much a pretty big like open book. Hello Taboo, welcome to the chat. Yes, so hello to the now 36 people that are watching. I know, you guys are all warring and stuff too. If you guys just missed it, we just faced off against walkers, and I was still hitting when the match was over, so I missed Q. It happens. Just going to go through some of the roadmaps and stuff. Been working today, so wasn't able to burn through them. But I do like getting some of these parts and stuff. They're not always the parts that I need, but it makes me feel better at least to be able to do something. And I have a bunch of world energy cans, especially from war and stuff now. I really like the changes to the war crates. They've been very helpful in general. So yeah, like, I guess if you guys want to know more about me, I don't mind making another channel. I would say I'm pretty much an open book. Taboo is Russian, I believe. I'm like 99% sure. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say at the moment, guys. There's not much going on with my screen. I'm just autoing through a roadmap. So I'm just getting some feedback right now, so thank you, Warren. He's just telling me that my Georgia and Willie on defense are a bit difficult to take down, and that's kind of the plan. It's kind of difficult to know how something's working until someone actually tells you that it's working out at least all right. So more autoing, just kind of waiting still until it's time to queue again. Yeah, again, these are almost like those awkward silences, you know, guys, because I really don't know what to say while I'm just autoing through some roadmaps, waiting for war to come up again. That's true, Keaton. Or I say Keaton, but it's Kasitom? I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but it's something I could definitely try. Like, I feel like it would just be a mishmash on that channel, though, because like I'd probably want to show you guys that I'm a basketball player, for example. Like I was a point guard. I like to dribble, and I like to defend. In soccer, I was a striker as well as a midfielder because I like to run. What else do I like to do? Really, I like trying new things. So trying new things is always something I find enjoyable. You never know what you're gonna like. Oh, it's German. Keseton. I don't know how to pronounce that. Wait, my friend Dennis, who plays the game, he's not German, but he has A's with that, I think, for his last name. I'm in the region Choctaw, if you're asking me, person with a bunch of symbols as their name. Let's see, how are we doing with war? Okay, so they've matched. I'm actually just gonna sit on here because I don't want to miss the next war, because that would be Very sad. GG walkers, I'm late. Let me see. Ophelia snaps. Oh, that's terrible of matchmaking. Sometimes matchmaking does suck. The tough part is that top factions war more, so you're more likely to pick them up and to match them. So that becomes really challenging, actually, because you want a war, but at the same time you want something even, and it's hard to find something even because you have specific niches. Sports for me is a bad idea. I'm way too violent in all sports. See, I am definitely not a violent person. Like, I will say I like being a nuisance in sports, and everything I do is within the rules. But I cause a lot of people a lot of frustration. And to be honest, I feed off of that. I enjoy frustrating people when it's in sports and stuff. Okay? Like, just to be clear, I like being a pain. Because I'm doing everything within the rules, I'm being respectful, I'm playing the game, but I'm trying to get your head off of the game. I'm trying to get you out of your zone. And, like, the more mistakes I don't want to say the enemy, but your opponent makes, like, the better off you are, usually. More recipes. Oh, yes, my pancakes. So I like to cook. I enjoy it quite a bit. I watch cooking shows and stuff. I would definitely not call myself a chef of any sorts. It's just, it's a hobby. It's something I like to do, cooking on occasion. I'm guessing this team is difficult. Oh, there's a Mr. Lou. Maxed out prestige. Quite a few season trophies. Let's see. Can we see their name? Or have I already forgotten their name? I might have already forgotten their name. Ebis. EB. Okay, that's not actually showing me. I thought it would show me right from there. I can't even remember who we're facing. LOL. Let me see. Come on. 254,000, so decent number of points. Oh, he dropped. Thank you, Ebis, for dropping. Are you not fed up with the Wave 1A playing with big players, some of whom cheat? I don't like cheaters. I never have, never will. I like playing with integrity, and it can be frustrating, but so one of the things that I love about the game, and this might sound bad, this could sound terrible, but I like being a free-to-play player and being able to beat pay-to-play teams. I get a lot of satisfaction out of that, and it's definitely hard. I have to think a lot, and sometimes I have to be lucky. And sometimes there are teams that are just beyond me, and I can admit that. I can say, I know I won't be able to beat this team, and I have to be okay with that. I have to be realistic with my goals because, again, I'm a free-to-play player. I don't have the best weapons, I don't have the best mods, I don't have the best tunes. I don't have all the resources in the world either. So, I have to stay realistic with my goals. And to be honest, if I wasn't playing with some of these big players and stuff, I think I would get, a little tired in some ways. Like, I want to challenge myself. I like it. So yeah, being challenged in the game is important to me. And I think one of the reasons why I try to help so many people is that, I want people to be on the same ground, have the same footing. You know, like in sports and stuff, it's not exactly a win if the other team gives up, or if the other team is playing in basketball, for example, if they're playing in I don't know what to say, like slippers, while you have, you know, basketball shoes on. I want everyone to be on an even ground and footing to an extent. I accept and I'm okay with people who spend to have an advantage. They're supposed to have an advantage. By other people spending, it means I don't have to spend, because the only way this game stays up is by having people who do spend. I don't think I'm that brave. I like competition. I've always liked competition. I'm a very competitive person. You know, like I like to challenge myself, and I like to be challenged. So playing in 1A has always been a positive for me, I think. The only negative, really, is facing those frustrating teams that I just can't hit. But it is motivation, so that I continue to try, so I continue to focus on specific tunes so that I can defeat those difficult teams. I'm always looking for ways to improve. You should always be looking to get better. Like, I personally do not believe in perfection. Perfection to me means you can't improve, and I always want to be improving. I always want to be getting better. I don't want to be stagnant. I think pay to play as the guys that bring shotguns to a knife fight. Yeah, that is kind of similar, kind of close, you know. I'm still using some very basic tunes. You guys are seeing me use 5-star Kate in the S-Class era. So, you know, it's not about what you have, but how you use what you have. And understanding what you have. Different tunes in this game definitely have different roles and can fit specific roles. So as long as you understand how to manipulate those roles, manipulate the tunes, you're going to be okay. Like, this weapon seems like a very basic weapon. It is super basic. Especially the 4th slot. It's not even a crit. It's a normal success. Heal 10% at the start of each turn for each debuff on this character. Well, want to know what a debuff is? It's bleed, it's burn, it's hemo, it's daze, it's normalize, it's impair, it's stun, it's confuse, it's taunt, it's attack down, it's defense down, it's heal reduction. So if it's not 100%, of course, like 100% would not let you heal, but it is absolutely everything in the game. And because so many people try to apply these status effects, if you're able to heal yourself constantly, I'm running like defense up when stunned. If you stun my character and she can't attack, well, now she has almost double her normal defense. So you're hitting a character, you have stun on them, so they're healing at least 10%, but they also have double the amount of defense as they normally would have because you stun them. It's like, the more you hurt me, the stronger I get. Have you changed your defense? Eric lead? Yes, I have an Eric lead right now. I have an Eric lead just because of his 40% defense and HP buff that he gives to green and blue or strong and tough characters. Walk 4 will be coming soon. I'm guessing so. I'm not sure when. I have no information on that either. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. Like, it almost feels like we just had Walk 3, and I still haven't finished my Walk 3 video of thanking and appreciating all the players who were able to score 500,000 points in war. So that's a note to me to also finish that up. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you guys enjoy mine and Lockdown's content. I would definitely say I bring a lot less news. Like, Lockdown makes videos every day. I don't know what I do. I kind of just make videos when I have the time to. So I know it can be very confusing. The top 3 will have a quick look: Walkers, Biohazard, and the Infected. Sorry, I can take a look again after. It's just war is starting, so a little busy. Okay, so I actually want to control you. Yep, be done in a sec. So guys, I'm gonna have to jump off in a hot second because I'm being asked to set the table, which means it's dinner. Okay, that's a little annoying, but maybe, yeah, so we got through it. So guys, I might have to log off mid-war unless this goes by fast, just because it's dinner time here in my household. But I have been streaming for, I think, about 2 hours, so that's not bad. Yeah, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. We'll see. We might be able to get through this in the next couple minutes, so if we do, then I can do a properish sign off. I don't exactly have like a proper sign off. I just kind of talk. But you guys are probably used to me just talking by now. Stunned, that's good. Oh, that's not good. Ugh, Dr. Stevens. Let's get through the team. We got through it. Cool. Active skill attack, basic attacks. Oh, want to control Priya so she doesn't rush me. Going to use attack up and attack that line. Going to command Princess just in case I need her normalize and taunt. Good. Attacking here. Going to attack Xander. I'm going to attack Priya. I should have actually attacked Angel, but that's okay. This is not a good position. We're fleeing that. Probably about to get devastated, so no point sticking around for it. Saves you some time. Also allows you to score points otherwise in other areas. We're just gonna rush, maybe kill everyone. We killed everyone. Perfect. Pineapple on pizza. Oh, and I missed my command. So I guess the upside is that I killed both command tunes. So Leopo's active skill isn't going to be enough to really stop me. The 300 exhaust just isn't high enough. Oh, and this is either a drop defense or this player is just extremely low level. No, 194 they dropped. Okay guys, so I'm not going to stick around for this minute. I just want to thank you all for tuning in. I will look into the vlogging stuff. If I do something like that, I feel like I might have to invest in like a camera or something just to record better because my phone isn't great. But if it's something you guys are interested in, I'll definitely take a look at it. No, I don't think my life is that interesting or I'm super interesting, but you know, I'm a pretty open and honest person, so yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching and listening to my video and my stream. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content that I've been bringing to you guys. Anyways, see you.